This is the 40th year of the Millicent Sandbagging Club running the Pines Enduro. There's a lot of past winners here, there's a lot of history here. There's a lot of people around that have been involved in this event as competitors in bygone days, as officials now. Well done, guys and girls. For those people that don't know me, my name's Murray Rogers. I'm the clerk of course, which means I've got responsibility for all motorsport activities over the next couple of days. Your health and safety and well-being, so please everybody, help me. Motorsport is dangerous and you may suffer injury or worse. If there's any aspect of this event that causes you concern to your personal safety, bring those concerns to my attention. Prologue reconnaissance will commence at 8:45 and then we'll get underway with the prologue. The prologue's one lap of the course with 1 minute between the cars. Please follow the track marking at all times. What time does the short course start? The short course starts at midday. How many laps is the short course? 3 laps. Follow the directions of the marshals lining you up down here. We need to keep things moving. Remember, hopefully we've got thousands of people out here that are going to come and watch our great sport. So we need to put on a good show and we need to keep it moving.
Here we are in the 6th round and the series at this stage still hasn't been decided. It will go down to the wire. Right now, Aaron Habe and Danny Brown are 1 point between them. If either of those guys finish in the top 10, whoever's in front of the other will take out the series for the year. Dale Martin has actually led the series all year, and if you go and talk to them about it right now, they don't want to talk about it.
We're hoping for a good result. We're coming in here leading the championship, been leading it all year, and got to seal the deal.
Still a possible chance of doing okay, so we really got to keep our finger out this time and get into it. Dale Martin's out in front. He's obviously a pretty good peddler, and then we've got Danny Brown in front of us again. So we just got to keep those guys in sight, or actually got to pass Danny. So yeah, that's going to be a challenge.
We need to finish, and we need to finish pretty well to lock up the championship. So there's still a lot of people in the points for that, so we're just going to sort of just be pretty consistent and try and just stay in the top 5 all day if we can.
Aaron Habe and Danny Brown, they're here to race, but underneath it all, either of them, if they finish in the top 10, whoever's in front out of those two takes out the series for the year. Tactics, tyre pressures, all sorts of thinking and planning, and if they have a good clean run, anything could happen for either of them.
A couple of the sponsors have been last night this weekend, AG Thomas Industrial.
We ran prologue this morning starting at 10. We had 71 cars line up for a prologue.
Oh, we did all right. Don't think we could have done that fast.
We did a little bit different this year. We started the slowest car first and then slowly worked up to the quicker cars.
Format this weekend, prologued on Saturday to sort out, and then they'll be running heats of 4 vehicles at a time of the 6 kilometre course, and then Sunday they head out into the forest.
After the prologue we ran 6 heats of the short course. We had 3 heats of 12 cars and 3 heats of 10 cars. We started with the slowest group in the first heat and once again worked our way up to the fastest group of 10 cars at the end. We did that for the public that were watching. There was plenty of action in the heats. I think it was in Heat 3 that we had a massive rollover. The crew walked away unharmed, which is all that we ask for in the sport. Demonstrates how safe the sport is as well. The rollover in Heat 3 was Marnie Scott and his son. Barrel rolled 3 or 4 times in the middle of the arena in front of the crowd. The crowd here cheered when they exited the car unharmed. They were checked out by the ambulance and given the all clear. The car's pretty second hand. It'll take a lot of work by Marty and his team to put it back together again, but he'll be back. Off-road racing is very, very safe, but yes, unfortunately at times we do damage cars. The forecast was for 90% chance of rain. It's sort of come and gone through the day. We've had misty showers, we've had some clear heats, we've had some damp heats. We just can't control the weather. The on-track activity has been full on.
It was a tad slippery towards the end because we got a drizzle of rain, but otherwise the track here at the Pines Enduro is awesome. The short course is great for the spectators and it's pretty good to drive on.
For the drivers and for the crews and the cars out there, I was talking to some of them went out when we've had a sprinkle of rain. They said the track was extremely slippery. I reckon it hurt their times a little bit. The other heats, they've had a dry run of heat and they've had some really good times. Drivers face the challenges as they're presented and deal with them.
If it rains, it rains. If it's windy, it's windy, and we all got to deal with it. So just get into it and enjoy it. Whatever the weather is, we'll go and have fun. It doesn't matter.
There was some really good competition in Heat 5 and Heat 6 with the faster cars. It was really on. It was interesting in Heat 5 that we had Craig Martin, the past winner of this event, lined up alongside his son Dale on the front row of Heat 5. Craig was determined to show that he's a true racer here and really dominated that heat.
This stage, Danny Brown's in front of Aaron Havey and he's clocked fastest in the short course event. He won the prologue this morning, but Matt Hansen has actually clocked the fastest lap time. So Matt will start last, Danny Brown will start second last.
Today here at the Teagle Excavations ARB Pines Enduro, the competitors were required to do 6 laps of the 74-kilometre course. It was made up of 2 laps, 30-minute service break, 2 more laps, another 30-minute service breaks and the final 2 laps.
Congratulations, Danny, 3rd place.
I'm actually surprised we finished. We had everything go wrong today. Nothing particularly wrong with the car. We just had a massive off, about 40k in at the start. Came off again and went through some pine trees, and it just gets like ice. You know, you come across a hill one lap and it's super tacky. Next lap it's just you're sliding all over the place. So you really got to have your wits about you here. We actually got bogged on the last lap and had to get pulled out by recovery because we buttoned off that little bit and came into a corner and just stuffed it up. We were running 35-inch tyres and the whole tyre was underground, so it was a proper bog, and luckily there was a recovery crew there that pulled us out.
Congratulations, 3rd at the Pines Enduro, the 40th anniversary.
Cheers, thank you very much, appreciate it.
Congratulations, Matt, 2nd place. Talk us through your day's racing.
We had the first heat was pretty messy, a lot of cars to overtake, and We spun a couple of times trying to get past cars, went in the trees, had a great second heat. Then probably about 20k into the second last lap we lost power steering. So I think we did a good job to get it home, but we knew we'd lost, but you didn't really know until we saw Tyler coming through the quarry and we knew he was behind us, and then we pulled over and 5 seconds, not much is it? We'll definitely be back here and do a few others during the year, and yeah, it should be good.
Congratulations, we look forward to seeing you next year.
Thanks very much, appreciate it guys.
Well
Thank
done.
you. Thanks.
Congratulations, first place, well done. Last event for the year. Talk us through your day's racing.
Oh, it was a hard day. The rain and the conditions just made it treacherous trying to see. Get out in the pine forest there and it's just slippery, and it's just a matter of trying to keep it out of the trees, getting out of trouble.
And running your grandfather's truck?
Grabbed the car off him there early last year, and it's been good. Just a second run in it and sort of getting used to it pretty quick, so I'm happy with it so far.
Reggie's won this event before as well.
Yeah, he's done a lot of racing in his day, and he's sort of still doing bits and pieces, but not quite as much as he used to, so it's good to be able to take the plate from where he left off and make it happen.
Congratulations, we look forward to seeing you next year.
Thank you.